the biggest gift that we can give somebody is the gift of time. So I appreciate your time and giving it to my story. But yeah, I started very young. I was a college student. I had very little job experience. I had worked at Nordstrom working through college, but this was my first, you could call it a big girl job. And boy, was it a big girl job. And even though I did feel very young and green and obviously a little bit out of place, I had this intuitive confidence and competence, relying on the competence that I had. So, people say, oh, you were so lucky to get that job. I think you have to create a little luck. I took the initiative to contact the office, even though I didn't know if they would ever look at my letter or hire me. But then I was ready and prepared to catch that luck when it came my way. So I had gone to school, I had studied well, I had done well in my studies. And so I was ready to catch that luck. I knew I didn't know everything. And so I wanted to do the tasks that they gave me with excellence, but I also did it kind of with big eyes and big ears. So looking around the office, how did everybody in the office dress? I wanted to dress like the staff, not like the interns. How did they talk on the phone? How did they handle delicate situations? How did they get what they wanted while still keeping the relationship intact? So how did they diplomatically ask the question or move the person they were talking to diplomatically to the point of agreeing? And so I really listened to those things. And so eventually when I finished my internship, they offered me a staff position because they probably looked and said, well, she dresses like us, she talks like us, she knows what piece of the puzzle she plays and how that fits into the bigger picture. And so it was a really natural fit to continue on as a staff person because I had not only done my internship job with excellence, but had really tried to see myself in that staff position. What could that look like? And how could I be prepared if that opportunity came? Now, to your point, my skill set was not great. I didn't know a lot, but I learned as I went and presented myself in a way of competence and confidence, asking hopefully good questions along the way to fill in any gaps in my knowledge. And I think ultimately it came down to, it wasn't so much what I could do or what I did, but who I was. And I think they trusted that, and that allowed them to then give me more authority, more responsibility, more trust in the things that I could do, because I think they learned first to trust who I was.